Hello everyone, my name is Miss Jenna with the Louisville Public Library. I am so excited to be doing story times with you online every Friday at 10:30. Each week we will be reading awesome books together and we'll also be doing a craft. You can pick up your craft on that Friday right inside the main library doors. It will be in a brown paper bag. Let's get started. Hi there, Storytime friends. Thank you for joining me for Friday's Storytime. Can you believe we only have 3 letters of the alphabet left? You all have done awesome. Well, today our letter is the letter X. This is an uppercase X and a lowercase x. And does anybody know what sound the letter X makes? It's kind of fun. X says x, x, x. Very good. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I had such a hard time trying to find books about things that start with the letter X, like X-ray or xylophone or X-ray fish. So I decided to use my imagination here, and we are going to read books about something that ends in the letter X today, like fox. All right, do you see that X on the end of fox? So we are going to use the word fox today because it ends with the letter X. So our first book is Hello, Red Fox. It was written and illustrated by Eric Carle. Now that doesn't look like a red fox. It looks green to me. It was published by Aladdin Paperbacks. All right, so this book is pretty nifty and kind of tricky, and it has some special instructions. So I'm going to read them, and then you're going to see if you can do what the book says at home, okay? All right, it says important. In order to enjoy this book, follow these simple steps. The pages should be fairly well lighted. Stare at the dot inside the red heart. And we'll put the pages up here for you to do that. Stare at the dot inside the red heart. Slowly count to 10 without moving your eyes. Then move your eyes to the dot on the opposite blank page and count to 3. A faint green heart will appear around the dot. Wow! If you didn't see it, try it again. Do it quietly and peacefully. Close and rest your eyes for a moment before turning the page. Now you are ready to enjoy the story. All right, so just a reminder, you're going to stare at the dot inside the red heart for 10 seconds. Then you're going to move your eyes to the dot on the opposite blank page, and you're going to count to 3 and see if you see a little green heart around the dot. All right, let's read the story. Your birthday is coming up, said Mama Frog. Let's have a party, a birthday party. Whom would you like to invite? Little Frog answered, I would like to invite my friends, Red Fox, Purple Butterfly, Orange Cat, Green Snake, Yellow Bird, Blue Fish, and White Dog with black spots. On Little Frog's birthday, his friends began to arrive. Hello, Red Fox, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Red Fox. But this is not a red fox, said Mama Frog. This is a green fox. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the fox long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the fox for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. All right, so now you're going to do what the book told us. You're going to stare at the green fox for 10 seconds. All right, look at that dot in the middle, and after the 10 seconds, you're going to look at the dot on the next page, and you should see a red fox. All right? All right, let's try it again. Hello, Purple Butterfly, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Purple Butterfly. But this is not a purple butterfly, said Mama Frog. This is a yellow butterfly. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the butterfly long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the butterfly for a long time. And indeed, Little Frog was right. Did you see the purple butterfly? Hello, Orange Cat, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Orange Cat. But this is not an orange cat, said Mama Frog. This is a blue cat. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the cat long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the cat for a long time. And indeed, Little Frog was right. Did you see the orange cat? Hello, Green Snake, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Green Snake. But this is not a green snake, said Mama Frog. This is a red snake. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the snake long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the snake for a long time. And indeed, Little Frog was right. So just a reminder, you look at that dot in the middle of the snake for 10 seconds, and look at the dot on the next page for 3, and you should see the green snake. Hello, Yellow Bird, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Yellow Bird. But this is not a yellow bird, said Mama Frog. This is a purple bird. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the bird long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the bird for a long time. And indeed, Little Frog was right. Hello, Blue Fish, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Blue Fish. But this is not a blue fish, said Mama Frog. This is an orange fish. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the fish long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the fish for a long time. And indeed, Little Frog was right. Did you see the blue fish? Hello, white dog with black spots, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said White Dog with black spots. But this is not a white dog with black spots, said Mama Frog. This is a black dog with white spots. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the dog long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the dog for a long time. And indeed, Little Frog was right. And for the birthday child, said Mama Frog, a red flower with green leaves. But this is not a red flower with green leaves, said Little Frog. Oh, Little Frog, you have not looked at the flower long enough, said Mama Frog. Little Frog looked and looked at the flower for a long time. And indeed, Mama Frog was right. Then, Mama Frog kissed Little Frog in front of all his friends, and Little Frog blushed. Happy birthday, Little Frog! And there's all the animals with their right colors. Well, that was a really tricky book, and I hope that you were able to do it at home and see the different color animals. All right, friends. Well, we are going to make a fox craft of our own to remind you that fox ends with the letter X. Let's get started. So in your grab bag at the library, you will find a plate with like a triangle and pencil on it. It's supposed to be there. And you will find 2 fox ears, 2 googly eyes, and a little pom-pom for the nose. From home, you will need a glue stick and crayons. I chose an orange crayon for my fox, but you can make your fox any color you would like, okay? So The first thing that we're going to do is, there's this, well, it's upside down triangle here, okay? And what we need to do is take the paper plate. We're gonna take this side and fold it up to this line, okay? And you can fold it just like that. I'm gonna set it down for a second. Okay? And then you're gonna take this other side and fold it up so it hits this line, okay? So, okay. All right, so then it should look like this. I know you're telling me that this doesn't look like a fox. It will. All right, what I'm going to do is take some glue and glue both of those sides of the plate down so they stay in place. Okay. So this is what your plate should look like. Next, we will do our coloring, okay? So you want to color inside right here in this little triangle piece, okay? These parts of the plate, believe it or not, are supposed to be left white, all right? And then you also want to color your ears. So I'm gonna go ahead and color inside that little part of the plate. Almost done. All right, so there's that, and then I'm also going to color my ears. Okay, next I'm going to glue my two ears to the top of the head. I'm going to glue them on the back of the plate here. Okay, so one here and one here. All right, so there's that. Next, I'm going to glue the googly eyes, one here and one here, okay? And then last but not least, you are going to take your pom-pom ball and glue it right here. That's his nose, okay? All right, so here's your cute little fox. Don't forget to give him a name. All right, friends, let's get on to our next story for today. All right, friends, our second story today is titled Fox Makes Friends. It was written and illustrated by Adam Relf, and it was published by Sterling Publishing Company. Fox Makes Friends. Fox sat in his room. He was bored. I know, he said. I need a friend. Fox picked up his net and went to see his mom. I'm going to catch a friend, he declared. You can't catch friends, Mom explained. You have to make friends. So Fox put down his net and set off to make a friend. What can I make a friend out of, he thought. He picked up some sticks, an apple, and some nuts and fixed them all together. At last, he had a brand new friend standing in front of him. Silly Fox. "Are you my friend?" Fox asked, but the friend said nothing. "Can you come and play?" he said, but the friend didn't move. Maybe he's too small, Fox thought. I need to make a bigger friend. Just then, a rabbit ran by. "Excuse me," said Fox. "I'm trying to make a friend, but this one is too small. Can you help me make a bigger one?" "Okay," said Rabbit. They worked together and picked up a turnip, some tomatoes, and some twigs. They struck them all together and had a bigger friend standing before them. "Will you be our friend?" they asked, but there was no answer. "Can you come and play?" they said, but the friend just stood there. "Maybe he's still too small," said Rabbit. A moment later, Fox and Rabbit heard giggling in the treetops. It was a squirrel. "What a mess you two are making," he laughed. "Well, if you can do better, come down here and help us," said Fox. "Okay," said Squirrel. This time, all three of them set to work. They picked a huge pumpkin, a turnip, some branches, and some apples. They put them all together and had the biggest friend they could make. "Are you our friend?" they asked. "Please, can you come and play?" But there was no reply. Finally, they all gave up. "Oh well," said Fox, "I suppose I will never be able to make a friend." Just then, Fox's mother came by. "Hello," she said. "Who are all your new friends?" "Oh," said Fox, "my plan didn't work. We made friends, but they won't play with us." "Not them," giggled his mother. "These friends," she said, pointing to Squirrel and Rabbit. Fox looked over at Squirrel and Rabbit and suddenly realized that he had been making friends all along. So Fox, Squirrel, and Rabbit played for the rest of the day, and they stayed friends forever. What a great story. I love that one. All right, friends. Well, thank you for being creative with me and reading something that ends with our letter, like Fox ends with X. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next story time. Thank you for joining me for story time today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Please have the adult in your home leave us a comment and tell us how many individuals were watching with you today. It truly helps the library. Until next time, let's spread kindness wherever we go. Have a great week, everyone.